Okay. And we're not dying. Okay, so what this does is every time we attack, enemies spit gold out on me. If we can get the magnet, we're going to be very wealthy. And this is going to be incredibly useful on the, this is going to be incredibly useful in the boss fights. Ish. Sadly, it's only like small amounts of money. Small denominations? I don't know. I'll take it anyway. I will take it all. So the last thing that we could probably use would be like the 4-leaf clover, apart from like Sword of Regeneration or something. Just because chance to drop items on killing an enemy. Very nice. Okay. I feel like they should come back to the cathedral a little bit. It doesn't have... I think well, I guess it does have a couple of unique enemies. But they don't feel particularly remarkable, which always kind of sucks. Also wish those whirlwinds would actually, like, whirl as opposed to just sit in 4 cardinal directions. And then that's it. Feels odd to me. Yeah, I guess there are the demons. There are kind of the teleporty guys. Did they get moved? I haven't seen them on the lower levels as much anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking things here. Okay, so this is the last room, which we probably don't want to deal with too much. That, on the other hand, is quite nice. Okay, hey, detonator. I knew it would show back up if I waited long enough. We could actually also get the magical scroll for Bear Claw, but detonator is going to be amazing. Because it actually does... I actually don't know what the detonation damage is. I've never looked. Well, that's fine. Okay, so I didn't see a golden chest on this level. Which I'd say is mildly inconvenient. Okay, there we go. These flies are actually surprisingly hard to see sometimes. Okay. I don't see a golden key anywhere. I don't see a silver key either. Well, no, we already got the silver chest. Actually, that's kind of funny. We opened up a wooden chest, got a silver key, opened up the silver chest, and got 2 silvers and a gold. I'll take it. Okay. Here's hoping we loop today. I'm feeling it. Sort of. Somewhat. Crossing my fingers. Let's get out of here. My nose itches. Okay. I don't really want to hear this guy talk, honestly. Not terribly worried about dodging, to be honest. Oh, watch out for the exploded zones. I can't just stand here and shoot. Those I can't reflect. Okay. So we're still not immortal. He still does a fair amount of damage, so I can't take the totally laissez-faire approach to this. And he's dead. It sucks when you open up one of the silver chest and it's got something useless. Speaking of useless... Wait, question. Does the Traveler's Cloak not stack? Or it stacks every time? I actually don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. That's a weird question. That'd be pretty bad if it didn't stack. Club. Yeah, RNG is not on our side right now. I'll go with the magic scroll. It's not super useful, but still, I'll take it. Yeah, this would be an amazing run if I was the archer. Because then I'd have spread shot and shot reflection, so we could just roll past people. But no dice. Okay. Let's see, we still have one more golden key. So for something amazing. We got another detonator, the hammer, and the shirt. Yeah, that was a bust. We didn't get anything good. Would have been great if I had gotten the crown. Man, that would have been something else. But no dice. Okay. I love it. I love the shot reflection because it's not uncommon that we just run into rooms that murder themselves for me. Okay. So my defense and my resistance are both well into the 30s and 40s, which is pretty damn good, honestly. The only problem is we still just can't attack fast enough and reflect projectiles fast enough to be invincible. And surprisingly, despite my very, very high defensive stats, we're actually not, we're still surprisingly easy to kill. Which comes as a bit of a surprise to me. Like, getting hit by enemies has not been mitigated too much. Okay, Shoes of Haste I will take. I'm a little bit fast for my taste. Okay. So now we have the, now we have that. What else do we got here? So we can do... Nope, let's kill him first. So we've got Spiked Shoes. This is knockback from my attacks. Or... Let's go Spiked Shoes, just because. This is going to probably make my movement a little bit smoother. I really should not have picked up the speed boosts. Speed boost boots. Now that I think about it, it was probably a grave mistake. Well, the Redeemer's already here, but that's fine. Because I move so fast, he can't even catch up with me. I could actually conceivably farm this level if I wanted to. Okay. Is it just me, or is this boss faster too? Like, is it me, or is the entire game just running at, like, high speeds right now? And not just me. I don't know. I'm very confused by this. It feels like everything is on, like, blitz mode for the time being, and it's super confusing and unnerving, and I don't like it. Like, we're doing okay. Especially considering everything. But at the same time, it's just like, meh. Oh, if I reflect a shot, it can't hurt me. So if I take out the orbs, all of their blasts are his problem, not mine. Okay, to some degree. I'm not entirely sure how this all works. This is bizarre. Okay, so we level up. I'm gonna put more points into physical damage, I think. We're gonna need it if I want to melt this boss before it can kill me. Okay, so it's the slime boss. Don't get hit too much here. I wonder if you can't resist his damage. That'd be kind of horrible. I'm just staying away from the slime boss. I'm not even gonna touch him. He's an inconvenience, but not that big of one. I'm mostly just gonna hang it over here. As long as he doesn't summon multiple bosses here, we should be able to loop. Okay. The lack of lifesteal here hurts. If I had lifesteal, we'd be truly, truly indomitable. It's just a matter of... Yeah, sometimes his shots just come at me at high speeds. I think that's because I've reflected them into myself via explosions. That's my wager anyway. Okay. Well, that was actually probably one of the easier fights I've ever done. So, now we get to see the slime's HP, which is fine. Do we get to see the final level? Blood sword, 2 blood swords. Ooh. Okay, so we just hit the jackpot. So we got the blood sword, which is bonus damage, which is incredibly useful. We get the recommendation letter, but we also get the blood dagger. I think the blood dagger in every way is worse than the blood sword. Yeah. But, oh, the blood dagger stacks. Blood sword does not. I see the logic here. Okay, let's see about this final level. Huh. Alright, Goat's Horn. Destroy the freaking boulders. Shoe. Staying away from the shoe. Grab that. Nothing else useful. So is it just kind of like a boss rushy thing? Might be. Is it just only the Skeleton King? Unicorn Horn. And another golden hand, not so useful. Parry thing, which is a 25% parry chance, useful. This is pretty good loot, all things considered. Okay, that lifesteal thing is going to get kind of frustrating. Okay, so we get the Warrior's Book, which puts my defense even higher. We get another Thief's Book, which really doesn't seem like a wise move, but whatever. Okay, another Magma Trail, not that useful. Another Magnifying Glass, another Skeleton Hand. Can't get anything out of that. It'd actually be neat if duplicate items occasionally turned into keys. Oh, hi. What? Hi. What? Ah. That was really confusing. Okay, now it's Champion. Skeleton Kings. Honestly, I kind of wish the Redeemer... Whoa. So he's different. This is the Shadow Skeleton King. Okay. You know how I said I'm probably invincible now? If I get lifesteal? I think I am. We are also very, very wealthy. I'm actually not as rich as I thought it was going to be for all of this, but still, I'll take it. Don't think that works. Okay, we get the fish. Fish is actually really nice. Originally, I poo-pooed the fish, thinking fish is kind of meaningless, but no. Oh, hey, got the dragon tail. Yeah, fish is defense and max HP, which is surprisingly hard to come by. Okay, so we get Boots of Haste, which I can just turn into materials. Okay, we get another Shadow Skeleton King. Ow. Maybe? The heck is going on here? Yeah, it feels like my best bet is actually to just sit directly on top of the boss and just shoot him a bunch. Okay, so we get another Blood Dagger, which boosts my lifesteal even more. Not even going to touch Potion of Risk. Dragon's Tail, which gives me... What's my current stats for it? So, yeah, it doubles the chance and increases the damage. I'm going to be spitting fireballs. And the Spire... oh, but the fireballs are only going to do 18 damage per... Alright, that's less cool. It'd be nice if it did mixed damage. Okay, so I got a silver key. Haven't gotten anything else, though. Oh, we lucked out so hard beating that last boss, though. Okay, so we get the compass, the beating brain. Ooh, forgotten staff. Okay, that'll boost up my fireballs pretty hard. What are these? Oh, does the compass... Compass... Oh! I don't think I've gotten level 2 compass ever. But that actually shows me where all of the chests are. Okay, that actually pretty good. I'll give it that. Problem is now we've got a stupid amount of keys, and we're probably not going to get the chance to use them. Well, at least there's plenty of loot. You know, I'd wager this is usually pretty hard. I'm not entirely sure if I can die. I really wish the fish would stack. Sort of regen, sort of regen. Extra bonus damage, extra bonus damage, extra regen, obviously. Though, to be fair, after all that lifesteal, probably not that useful. Okay, let's kill this guy fast, though honestly I'm not entirely sure if the Redeemer is particularly dangerous. He becomes dangerous the moment I stop attacking. Probably. Grab the fish, grab that, grab that. Ah! Okay, let's grab the beating eyeball and get out of here. Okay, hi, what is going on? I don't know. We're fighting bosses. There's things happening. Do we have multiple bosses here? I'm seeing lasers. There's like a lady here, Celine. She's turning into every boss, sort of? No, she's got a shield. I'm very confused by the prospects of everything. Or is she just teleporting in? Ow, lasers. Well, the moment I attack, we pretty much turn invincible, which is amazing. I just have to watch out for the side lasers, whatever. Okay. Be nice if I could actually see the boss, but I don't want to stop to look at it. Melt for me, lady. Melt for me. Also kind of surprised at the lack of music for the final boss that they're throwing my way. Okay. Interesting. There's something separate that's firing arrows at me. Okay. It's confusing. Yeah, I think I'm getting the incredibly watered-down experience here. A la no music, and probably the best RNG I've ever possibly had. Okay, this hurts. Stay away from the horrible laser orb of death and destruction. Luckily, I've got movement speed, so I don't get stuck in it too long. If at all. I just have to skirt the outside, and then we're good. Yeah, don't hit me with your crazy explodey orb. Ow, ow, ow. Maybe not. Ow. It doesn't hurt nearly as much as I think it does, but maybe that's also just because life siphoned... Okay, this whole, like, life siphon thing really needs to be fixed. That is distracting. No damage, no damage, no damage, no damage. Life siphon, life siphon, life siphoned. I'm siphoning, like, more HP than I have per second. Ow. Because the one problem is if she stays in invincible form for too long, then we die. But she doesn't, so that's good. It'd be really nice if she actually had a large sprite or some, like, introduction where you could see her. Or anything, really, but whatever. Yeah, why does she keep turning into a Skeleton King-looking thing? Not a clue. Well, she died. No loot. No loot. And that's it. Alright, so we beat the final boss. We're the most overpowered that ever did overpower. I think I'm probably just gonna throw my points into resistance. Gee, now what? Okay, I haven't seen this before. The Northern Hat A. Reduces freezing effect, increases defense. Is there a whole new, like, item pool, or... Okay. This sucks. Probably. I'm not entirely sure if I know where the game is at this point. Well, I guess let's just roll through everything. I mean, we're making bucket loads of money, so I feel like I should stay here and keep up with this. I'm legitimately curious if the Redeemer can kill me. Did we find the shop? Ah, we didn't find the shop. Now we found the shop. Ow! Okay, Redeemer can't kill me. Good to know, find shop before continue on. Okay. So I guess we'll get another cannonball, and everything else is useless, so let's not throw our money at it. Especially because things get real expensive in the endgame. Yeah, thousands of gold, so let's not do that. Okay, so we've got that golden key. I'm just gonna run away from him a bunch. We're not even gonna try and... We're not even gonna try and risk it. Okay. So we get the spike ball, which actually we haven't gotten before. Which is kind of interesting. I can't tell what's going on. Oh, jeez. So apparently because I got the Northern Hat, it's actually giving me... I'm actually yelling something, I guess. Huh. Alright. You know, I'd be hard-pressed to actually call this gameplay. But I'm not really gonna blame the developers, probably. Okay, so we'll... I don't know if I want the meat cube. We want the cat's paw. That would be minus 12 HP for 5 defense. No, we're not gonna bother. Oh, when I take damage, I say something pseudo-Canadian. Weird. So apparently the higher I scale, by the way, the more stat points I get per level. It's actually kind of a nice touch. Uh-oh. Oh, pet. So extra max HP, extra that. That. Magic scroll. Not even gonna touch that. Okay, we do have a silver chest up in this corner, which is red scarf, which I think I already have. Yeah, I already got that one. Okay. See, so we have $23,000 dues. I'd like to... The problem is we've become the most ridiculous. And on one hand... Ooh, new recipe. Ninby's Essence. Huh. Curious. I haven't seen that recipe before. I'm wondering how many, like, New Game Plus exclusive items and recipes there are, and I feel like I should be sussing them out, probably, just because, it'd be pretty stupid to squander this entire system. Oh. It's also kind of an interesting testament to how many items there are in this game, considering I keep finding ones that I haven't gotten yet. We're getting that one. Even if it's expensive, that puts my crit rate to 50%, which makes me even more ridiculous constantly. Oh, I see. Literally every message that I have now has A next to it because I'm wearing the northern hat. I get it. Sort of. Okay. So we get a Sword of Ice, and we get another Merlin sword. That's good. I just got a lot of levels from that. That's great. And, oh, hey, we are 5-star. I wish that would actually just straight up reflect in the character that we're currently using. But whatever. Okay, so that's useless. I'll get another golden key just because, but everything else is kind of moot. Unless stacking clubs actually helps. It does. Also cheap. So apparently, certain things like the club and the cloth armor and stuff actually scale better the more of them you stack. So that's something to keep in mind for the future. Grab that. What's this? Frost Dagger. Which I guess I already have. Whoops. Let's see. And we've already found the shop, right? Yes. So I guess let's just loop through here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess part of my personal mission right now is to make all of the money, even if it is kind of stupid and overly, and this is trivial. This is not, I'm not playing a game anymore. I'm just watching an explosion simulator happen around me. But it's one of those where I want to get as much money as I can so I can max out my upgrades as hard as I can. Because, I mean, imagine if I could, like, max out every single one of my passives right off the bat after this run. I don't think we're going to have enough money for that. Especially if I want to afford some of the, like, the other things. I'm trying to go through. Yeah, so he's still the only thing that can kill me. Which is a concern. Let's see. I'll buy the detonators, too. I also just want to max out the entirety of, like, items and stuff. Yeah, so the Redeemer is the only thing that can kill me, which is actually a bit of an issue. Because I've got the boots that make him spawn immediately. Actually, those explosive slimes, I might be able to do it, too. I haven't tested, and haven't improved it with my mother, either. Sorry, I was thinking about the old Kix commercials. Can anybody corroborate this with me? Does Kix still say, kid tested, mother approved? Or have they given up on that slogan? Because it always struck me as kind of a stupid slogan, but I don't know. Okay, so now we do fire when we hit things. Which is probably great. I don't know, we already have so much fire when I hit things, so it's just like, meh? Okay. Well, I gotta admit, though, it is funny. It's just also one of those where I have other things I want to record today. This reminds me of my old, like, really ridiculous runs in Vagante, the ones where, like, I scummed my stats up so high that I was unstoppable. This is, like, the same thing. Like, pretty much one for one. Just, you know, slightly different. I guess you could say the same thing about, like, some of the more ridiculous runs in Risk of Rain, too. Like, if you could get the glass cannon loopage properly. After a while, you just become ridiculous up until something just rolls in and insta-gives you for some reason. I don't know. I'm trying to farm some amount of money here. Not because I really need to, but I kind of do. I kind of don't. We should probably just leave. I'm just doing the last tour. The reason why we're here, the reason why this is a thing, is because Primetime Slime Time is amazing. Oh, can you imagine if I had the 4-leaf clover on this? I'm actually kind of floored we haven't seen the 4-leaf clover yet. We've run the gamut on a lot of the item pool, but I guess not. Actually, I haven't seen a whole lot of the new ones either. I'm really curious what Loop Times 2 is going to look like. I do hope. You know, I should actually check. Options. Gameplay. Take off the red, white flashes. Display HP bar. Keep that. Really? There's no way to take off, There's no way to take off, like, numbers and stuff. Or, I mean, I don't even want to see the Canadian thing. It's funny. I mean, actually, I'd be more interesting. I'd actually be fine with the Canadian thing if that was the only thing. Instead of saying critical, it was just like, eh? For everything, for no other reason. Is this literally the boss? There's no double boss situation anymore. Oh, that was a shame. I kind of liked that. It was charming in a way. Okay, so we get another buckler, another compass. Not a whole lot of goodies here, honestly. Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep piling it into defense. I don't think any of these things help against the Redeemer, so... I don't know. Well, that's fine, I guess. We'll probably just run across the 4-leaf clover while I'm shopping or something. I don't know. Let's see. So I've got 3. So we don't want to do that. We've already got everything possibly useful from this shop already. We haven't even bought a thing. Okay, there we go. Nope. There we go. Bouncing brain. Like, the problem is I can't stop. There's a lot of enemies here, so it's kind of like, you know, we actually haven't gotten a whole lot of those health regen things either. -2, -2, -2. A. Okay. Well, let's just destroy all of this. I do have to admit, I enjoy looping in games. Like, this is actually kind of how I want Binding of Isaac loops to be like. After a certain point, you're just like this dumb creature of death and destruction. And that's exactly what this is. Okay, so we've got the teleporting zone. We've got this, which gives me 2 more keys. Yes! Turns out that one does that one stacks forever. Beautiful. Actually, kind of what I was hoping for. Okay, oh, I don't think we've gotten the pick yet. So, bonus damage, crit chance, and slimes. Glad I haven't gotten stuck in the wall. Okay, so we've still got a stupid amount of keys, which is nice. My damage only grows further still. Like, I don't even know how much damage I do here anymore, just because it's hard to see anything. I feel bad about this. I really do. I should have streamed this. I was just doing video uploads and video renders and, you know, all those goodies, but this is one of those games that's like low demand enough that I can I'm stuck. This is one of those games that's low demand enough that I can... Oh, right, I was supposed to go into the tree land. Whatever. At least we're getting sweet amounts of keys. Plus, it's kind of fun to decimate various bosses, and going through the Fey world might actually be a problem. I don't know. I'm curious. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly useful. We're getting... still boatloads of junk. Oh, I guess I'll put points into resistance in this case. Let's see. We get another one of these. I didn't have one of those? Guess I didn't. Not that it's particularly useful at this point. Wasn't there, like, the soul jar? I should look up what the old soul jar, or the current soul jar does. Unless it already unless I already have it, I don't know. I'm curious about how this game does item pools, come to think of it. Okay, so we can get the last cannonball, we can get this, which gives us the lockpick, which I will take over the butterfly wing. We get another Cat's Paw, which is 50% chance to gain 20% EXP per critical hit. I don't exactly know how that works, but that's probably going to make me ridiculous. Okay, and we also have the chance for the Scepter of Power. So, insane damage boost, lower HP. So, 200% mixed damage minus... We're doing it. So, this doubles my damage, but my HP is garbage. I have to make sure I don't get hit. But this should melt bosses even faster. For across the board. So yeah, as long as I don't get hit by anything, we're okay. Luckily, with all of the gear and loot we've thrown on, that's not really that much of a problem. Okay. Main issue is him. Okay, we gotta start picking up some more of those HP potions. I just realized we're almost out. And I have not been picking them up out of bad habits. But I think we're okay. I mean, I can heal myself up to full, so it's probably okay. To think, after a certain point, this is probably going to be our main type of run. Once we have all of our passives leveled up, like, this will be normal for us. Okay, don't see any potions here. I wonder if they stop dropping after a certain point. Curious. Yeah, so I get hit. It hurts a lot. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. But still. Makes it really hard to level up and stuff. I'm gonna put points into resistance. I'm not sure which thing I'm taking the most amount of damage from. It's something, and it hurts. Got the boxer's glove. I'm not even gonna touch any of those. They're all garbage. We've got almost 100 grand worth of gold in my inventory. Guess with this, yeah, we are actually dying pretty fast. I wonder if that also secretly increases the amount of damage I take. Hope not, but I don't know. At least with every level we get, we actually get a little bit of HP too. So eventually we'll be able to offset the amount of damage we're taking here. Alright, we need to leave. Luckily I'm fast. See you later, Redeemer. You have no bearing on what I currently am. Okay, so it's this guy. The one problem is my attack speed isn't going to go up too much, no matter how ridiculous I get. My main hope is that I'm ridiculous to the point where nothing can one-shot me. Okay, so Cat's Paw. 30% EXP per crit. Wow. Might actually be pretty doofy useful. Make another Merlin hat. Really wish the Merlin hat stacked forever. I really wished every item stacked forever, if only because it'd be amazing. But it'd also probably get really broken. I mean, imagine if the Merlin... Maybe if stat effects stacked forever, but, maybe with, like, a slight amount of diminishing returns, but unique effects didn't. So the Merlin cooldown reduction boost would drop off, but he is tempting to get the price tag, but it's almost 10k. I guess it'll save me money in the long run. Assuming that we manage to do multiple runs here. Okay, so if I ever have a run this ridiculous in the future, I'm making sure I'm not going to open up the, I'm gonna make sure I don't, get the boots to summon the Redeemer. Because those seconds are pretty important for traversing. Even though I am faster than him, so I guess it's not so bad. Alright, so we get another cannonball, which we've maxed. Got another Molotov, which we've also maxed. Barely hurt my HP. There was a chest in here. Okay. Extra damage on spells. That's not even gonna do it. I got one shot by a Yeti. Huh. Alright. Well, if that runs any indication, for starters, Let's take a look. Yep, the thief is maxed out. Interesting that the archer... No, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so what's this? Extra HP, attack damage. Yeah, that is a very small bonus for maxing anything out, actually. It's kind of interesting. Let's see, which one of these... Yeah, it's... Only goes up to a, like, 5-10% bonus. Actually, is it more? It might be more depending on what class you are. I'll have to look into that. We should probably try the Brawler again. Okay, so we've got those two. Before we do too much, let's do Arcane Forge crafting. So I can make a magic core. A magical core that gives power to items. I don't know what that does. A shell that can be used to contain things. So that's how we make the magic core. Gets expensive. Poltergeist bow we've already made. Fire axe we haven't. Fire scepter. Are these the things at the top? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm tempted to make one of these for science sake. Poltergeist bow, fire axe. Cheap. Fire scepter, ice staff, ice... everything. So we've already made the... I really wish once you've made one of these things, it wouldn't like let you make another. So I'm probably going to do Poltergeist staff. Yeah, let's do that. No matter what, this is something we're going to need. Badly. Especially because there's several caster classes that we're going to be playing. Okay, then what other things do we have? Ninby's Essence. Essence of Ninby. I'm tempted to throw all of my money at these things, but I think... I'm going to avoid the... Oh. So the Poltergeist staff, you only have one. Curious what equipable inventory does. So we actually have to switch these things around every time. Well, I guess we might as well level the mage next. Okay, well, last things last. I wonder how we get that one. I don't know. Last things last. Let's throw money at everything. I'm pretty tempted to just throw all of my money into health here. We don't need movement speed pretty much ever. I'll get this up. Crit chance is tempting too. Nah. Okay. So that's pretty good. We can get one more into physical attack, though. Honestly, we should probably put it into magic damage, because considering the next couple characters we're going to be leveling are going to be mages and whatnot. One way or another, though, this ridiculous run gave us a really, really nice base for future runs, and I'm looking forward to them. But for now, I will see you guys in the next episode of Dungeon Souls, and as always, thanks for watching.